You're probably a master alchemist and don't even know it. Alchemy is simply the act of being able to transmute energy that's being sent to you. So if you catch yourself around a person sending you negative energy and you create something positive out of that, then you're an alchemist. And you most likely have known about this ability but didn't know what to call it. Because you often catch yourself being able to see the positive in situations even when it can be viewed as negative. That is alchemy at its purest form right there. Because it's that optimism that's needed in order to get out of tough situations. You have to be able to see the brighter side within the dark path that you're walking on. And the more you practice transmuting negative energy, the better you will be at defending yourself from spiritual attacks. For people target you because of the unique energy that you emanate from within your body. And they will come within your energy space and try to drain you from your energy. And it's alchemy that's going to allow you to be able to defend yourself in those situations at all times.
Did you know? Clapping your hands has miraculous benefits. When you clap your hands, you create a burst of vibrational energy from the impact and sound, which can cleanse negative energy. There are also secondary chakras, energy points in your palms, which get activated when clapped together. Do this and then raise them to the sky, acting as a light beacon of energy signaling the divine realms. This is a hidden, ancient spiritual practice. Clap your hands, then point them into the sky to call upon your spiritual guides.
You know how you get the chills or the shivers, aka goosebumps? Let me break down the science for y'all real quick. You ever just stopped and paid attention to your body when you get goosebumps? You had them hairs on your arms stand up? A lot of people don't know is goosebumps is another way that spirit talks to you. Goosebumps are also known as piloerection. They happen when the hemispheres in your brain sync together. It's syncing your left side of your brain, which is logic, the right side of your brain, which is intuition. Think of it as like an energetic bridge between the two. Like your body's Wi-Fi signal is getting stronger when spirit is trying to download a message. Now let's try something. See if you can activate your Kundalini energy at your will. For those of y'all who don't know, Kundalini energy is known as serpent energy. Serpent is coiling from the base of your spine to the top of the crown. I already broke down the medical caduceus staff for y'all. The reason why we see the two serpents coiling up. Are y'all listening when I tell y'all to pay attention? Everything is connected. That serpent energy is waiting for you to wake it up. This is another way to align body, mind, and spirit. In silence, close your eyes and focus on your breath. Picture a spark of light at the base of your spine, root chakra. Think about this light getting brighter as it rises up to the crown chakra, aka your head. Think of something that gives you chills. Whatever it is that you want to think about that gives you chills. It could be a song, a memory, a moment of pure awe and bliss. Do you feel them tingles start to rise? That's your energy responding. Practice holding on to that feeling and keep doing it over and over until you are in control of it. The more you connect with it, the easier it'll be to summon this energy. Goosebumps are not always a physical reaction. Really confirmation you tapping into something higher. You just didn't know it. Get in the comments and let me know what happened when you tried this exercise. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Here's the truth of the matter, guys. When someone comes to you being negative, understand that you can actually use that negative energy and transmute it into positive energy, and you can use it to boost your manifestation. And it sounds crazy, but literally, if you take someone being negative and you don't reply negatively and you just stay positive and you don't allow it to affect you, your source, your universe, your God takes that, okay, as like, okay, my child, my creation is understanding not to let anything take it off its balance. So when you stay balanced, even when someone is being negative to you, you've actually just gained a higher vibration and you just turned that negative energy positive. You get it?
What you want to say, man? Live your life on purpose. Live your life with intentions. Every day, you're supposed to set your intentions to do better in something, man. Improving your life in some type of way, whether it be spiritually, physically. Now, I'm not saying to overwork yourself, overuse yourself, abuse yourself, nothing like that. Because if you need to just chill for a day, relax for a day, that's fine. That's fine. But make sure you living your life with purpose, is all I'm saying. With purpose. Live, be happy on purpose, nigga. I don't care if it's nothing funny. Just laugh. Just smile. You feel me? Do things on purpose.
And they discovered that speaking out loud positive affirmations about yourself for 21 days straight, speaking 3 to 6 times a day, speaking over your own life, in 21 days, your DNA begins to rewrite its own code. You can rewrite your own DNA. And so that's just the beginning part. So journaling, writing down your affirmations, speaking your affirmations, that begins the process of changing the way that your body is expressing genes. You can turn genes off just through actual speaking of affirmations. And then when you get into a situation when you realize an old emotion that doesn't fit with the situation that's coming up, you have to check yourself and catch yourself, and then send your brain to think of something positive. Think of something great. Think of a blessing that you have. Think of something that's good going on in your life, or think of previous things that are great in your life. For just 15 to 20 seconds, it turns off the negativity and puts on positivity, and then you move forward in that direction. It's called brain-heart coherence. So these little tips and tricks, which I teach all the time, give people the capability of maintaining their brain-heart coherence, moving forward in the right direction, and bypassing a lot of negative thoughts. Like Dr. Ahmed calls them ants, automatic negative thoughts.
Nobody changes until they change their energy.
Right.
When you change your energy, you change your life. It's the way it is. When you stop using your enemy to reaffirm your addiction to hatred, when you stop using your Facebook to reaffirm your addiction to insecurity, you stop that whole process and you start going inward, and you're no longer relying on those outer things to create those emotions, and you start creating those inner emotional states, you start changing your energy. Now, whatever is no longer a vibrational match between you and that past, present reality is going to fall away.
Right.
They're just going to spiral out because you're no longer putting your attention on them. In other words, the stronger the emotion you feel with some problem in your life, the more you give it your attention. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy. You're giving your power away, your life force, your energy to heal to that person or that problem.
Yeah.
Lower the volumes of that emotion, you take your attention off that person, you're calling energy back to you.
Yeah.
Quick thought. Did you know that your hands have chakras just like your spine do? It's energy centers, right? When you clap your hands, you create or you activating 2 of your secondary chakras in your hand, which creates energy, a positive energy. That's why if you see people in church clapping their hands in unison together, it creates a positive energy or atmosphere. Or when you see a person applauding, right? The person that's on stage receiving positive, good energy. So if you're feeling bad, or if you know somebody's feeling bad, you be like, come on now, you gotta get yourself together. Just the clapping of their hands by itself will create a positive energy. That's why they use it in church, and they use it in different atmospheres to create a positive energy. That's why people be like, girl, the spirit was in the church today. That was just everybody using their energy to clap their hands, right? Because the spirit is the breath inside of all of us. But we have to learn how to use it and activate it. You understand? So